Moi kaikki, that's Finnish and means hi everyone. I'm Hanna and this is my podcast Hanna from Sheep's Alley and I'm coming to you from Kuopio, Finland. Today is Friday, September 29th. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I have the day off and I'm off to downtown to run some errands. And I thought that while I'm there, I might podcast at Vanari Cape. I was there about a year ago. So this is just the introduction at Sheep's Alley and I'm off to run the errands, and hopefully if I'm able to podcast only inside the car, I thought I'd try to adjust this camera in front of the car, and of course I have to pay attention to traffic safety. But anyway, I tried to put that camera on there and film my route from downtown to Cape Vanari and show you the location, and I'll podcast at the same spot as I did last year. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back and I ran the errands, so I'm approaching, this is called Kuopionlahti, and I'm approaching Vanari quite soon, so enjoy the scenery and traffic lights. Downtown Kuopio Marketplace is right ahead of us, but we are turning right to go to Vanari. Okay, I think I said we are going to turn right, and we did. And soon we are going to turn to right again. And then we are almost where Vanari Cape starts. And we are going to drive to the other side of Vanari. So we are going right. And there you can see Kuopionlahti, Kuopio Bay. This is a really pretty recreational area. People go jogging, bicycling, walking their dogs. This is a very pretty, I think it is one of the prettiest places in Kuopio. No pedestrians, no. So now we are approaching Vanari. Okay, I can't drive. I have to turn left and then again to right. A bit of zigzag. Okay, yield. No one coming. I love the yellow leaves on the ground. They look so pretty. Okay, this is Vanari. Vanari now. There are cute tennis courts on the left side over there. And then we are driving ahead to the other side. And soon on the left you'll see Kuopio Beach, the main beach here in Kuopio. You can see it there on the left. That's very popular. There's the tennis courts and then this beach. This is very popular at summertime. But no one there, too cold. It's +8 Celsius, which is, I think it's around 42 Fahrenheit. There's the track and field. place over there on the right. They used to play football there too, but now they have a new football stadium closer to downtown. And soon we'll reach the spot where I'll park my car, and I will pause this video camera quite soon, and then I'll continue when I have my stuff with me. There's this parking spot, so I'll stop here and I'll park the car. Okay, I was supposed to podcast here at Van Aire Cape at this same spot where I podcasted last year, but it is so cold. I think the temperature is hardly reaching +8 C, which is, I think it was around 42 Fahrenheit, but this wind is terrible. I haven't even, see, I'll show you. I have my stuff there, but no way, I'm not going to film. So I think I'll go home and film there, because this wasn't a good idea. I need to think about it just a bit, so we'll see. Okay, I have taken my stuff and I'm not going to podcast here. I just thought I'd show you how this beautiful spot, which is totally freezing me, like, don't even know how, like, I feel like a snowman, oh, well, snow woman. But I thought I'd show you. There's Kuopio, city of Kuopio. Let's zoom a bit. So that's how Kuopio looks like. Very cloudy. Oh, you can actually, no, that's not Puyo Tower, that's something else. See, we've had a very foggy and misty 2 days, but now the fog is gone, but still there is some fog there, over there where you, well, there should be Puyo Tower there, and it is there, but you can't see it, and the ski jumping spot. And that's the, well, that's the beach I talked to you about. Oh, the other way around. Okay, now you can see the whole beach there. And there's the swimming stadium. And that's where I came from. So what I'll do is I'll just say bye-bye. I have my fingerless mittens on and still my fingertips are already numb, and I have only been here like 5 minutes. There was even one person, he came here with his dog, and I tried to ignore him, and I did, and he left. But still, too cold. I think I'll go home and make this podcast or film this podcast inside. There's the person with the dog. He's going away. He had a camera with him, so I think he was filming birds or something. But anyway, I'm already cold, so change of plan. Must go home, eat. Well, I could eat also. I didn't eat breakfast before I went to downtown, so I'm quite hungry, and I will drink a huge cup of tea. Talk to you later. Hello again. We are back home, or I am back home. It's so cold that I thought I'd light the fire. And as you can see, these are our fire starter roses. Only 7 left, so I really need to make more of these. Hopefully this will warm me up. These are so wonderful, these fire starter roses. They work every single time. Only one match and you are fine. I have some tea. I really need tea now. It's this kind. I got this from Ali, who is Starry Eyes Ali on Instagram, and Ravelry. We made a swap. We have Twinings tea here in Finland, but I've never seen this one. I really love green tea. This is awesome. I don't know if you can see the color, but I like this color and it tastes wonderful. So, I think I kind of lost the podcasting mojo. So I think, and I'm running out of time. I'm looking at the watch now. It's 5 past noon. I'm going to be very busy today. I want to make carrot soup. I got this Finnish cooking magazine, and there was a carrot soup. You roast carrots and onions in the oven and then make a soup out of it. So I bought carrots from the grocery store, so I need to make that soup. Then I'm going to go swimming around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock today. And then after that we have a knitting meeting at Kässäkerho. So what I will do is probably I'll just warm up and knit a bit, make that soup, go swimming, then to the knitting meeting. And tomorrow, which is Saturday, the last day of September, 30th of September, I think I will podcast then and show you the whips and FOs and other stuff. See, worked every single time. Only one match and you'll get your fire going. So see you on Saturday. Huomenta. That's Finnish and means good morning. And finally we get to talk about the works and progress and finished objects. And let's start with my 2 finished pairs of socks. The first one is a pair of these fun looking socks. I'll show you them like this. And there's the yarn tag. I think I like this thin striping a lot. I think these look so cool. Something interesting happened here. This has never happened before. I have no idea what I did. This is not that obvious, but on the other side, it's quite obvious. I'm not going to let that bother me, but still kind of annoying. And another pair of finished socks are these Lustig. I'll show you the socks first. These fun looking socks. Lustig Merino, the dyer lives in Helsinki. And those are, I think it was called Night Fly, this colorway. And also same thing, lovely looking socks. And same thing happened here. I'm not sure, it's not that obvious, but there's a gap. I really need to pay attention to my rib knitting skills with the pair of socks I'm knitting now. They are on the Vips section. And then the third FO is this cowl. I modified the pattern quite a lot. It's Emma lives here in Kuopio. It's her pattern called Syysleimu. And actually this is knit out of Eren weight yarn and the shape is like this. But I like my cowls more, the hugging your neck, those type of cowls, because they keep my neck warmer and they sit so well. So actually what I did, I didn't, how do you say when you reduce stitches? Decrease, yes, increases more and decreases less. Okay, so I didn't do any decreases, but I played around with yarn and needle sizes, and because I didn't have proper yarn for that pattern, I kind of made proper yarn. So I started knitting here with, well, this is knit with a triple strand, but here I had 2 fingering weight yarns and 1 lace weight yarn, and I had 5.5 millimeter needle, and I knit to this point, and I think I downsized the needle sizes 2 times when I reached that spot where I ran out of the first fingering weight yarn. So I continued knitting with 1 fingering weight yarn and 2 lace weight yarns, and I knit to this spot when I ran out of the second fingering weight yarn. So this rest I knit with 3 lace weight yarns. And I think by the time I got to the bind off point, my needle size was 2.25 millimeter. So no decreases, but this feminine shaped cowl, which I like quite a lot. So another way of using your leftovers. This is fun. Then I have a new pattern out because Halloween is approaching, and I got Joanne in Michigan. I think she won one of these draws, and I sent her a skein of my sock yarn. I think it was Bees in the Garden colorway, and she surprised me with 4 skeins of Michigan-based wool. I think it was light fingering weight wool, and I thought I'd knit something cool out of those. And because Halloween is approaching, I designed this Mind the Skulls knitting project bag. This is a sock size project bag, and I have the pattern out. If you are interested, I'll show you the pattern. It's this one. And a huge thank to Anne-Marie, who helped me with this pattern to get everything right and correct. So that's the pattern. And I made also, because I had leftovers, I wanted to see how that Mind the Skulls bag would look like if I used my scraps and made kind of like sugar skull version. So I made this one. This is very colorful, and actually if you like that pattern and would like to knit this but make this sugar skull version, I think it's better to have only 1 busy yarn. I had 2, and you can see the skulls pattern there, but this is quite busy. So I suggest to use only 1 colorful yarn, either for the skulls pattern or the background, but you could make this as colorful as you want. And because this is for light fingering weight yarn, and this is knit with sock weight yarn, so this became a bit bigger. So I didn't make these because I wanted to keep this small. So I only made 1 repeat. There are 3 repeats here, but I only made 1 repeat to keep it small. So Halloween knitting, something to consider about. Then I have another, that's the last whip. Actually it's an FO, but it's a whip also. You have seen me wear this shawl in this episode, and it's this one. This is called Frozen Lashes, and I wanted to design a shawl, very wintry and snowy looking shawl. And last year I just an idea came to my head and I just sketched it on a piece of paper and put it aside. And then somehow this summer when I was knitting the Jyväskylä Knit Festival and I saw tuku wool there, and I thought that Finland is turning 100 years this year, and we have this wonderful Finnish wool called tuku wool, and I hadn't knit anything with tuku wool, so that was really bad of me. So I wanted to design something and design it and knit it with tuku wool. So this is the piece I designed, and frozen lashes, these represent the lashes, and these Swarovski pearl beads, they present the frozen tips of those lashes. And I didn't want to have any lace or cable or anything. I just wanted to keep it simple so these lashes would stand out. And I think this looks very wintry. And I'll show you the tag of these yarns. So tuku wool, 100% Finnish wool. Well, I'll show only one tag. So it's this one. So I used 2 skeins of white, 1 skein of grey and 1 skein of brown. Well, only like half a skein of brown and grey. But anyway, now I'm knitting. I took notes, a little piece of paper with the notes, but now I need to knit it again and write the pattern. And what for the other version, what I'm going to use are these. So the main body will be with this dark blue color, and the lashes are going to be probably with this one or that gray one. I'm not sure. I need to decide which one to use for the border and which one for the lashes. And I bought, let me show you, I bought these Swarovski cubic crystal. Can you see? So I'm going to use those for the lashes, the frozen tips. So the white one has pearl beads, and this one will have cubic Swarovski crystals. And I'll show you, well, it's not an inspirational photo, probably not, but I tried to find from my phone a photo of me when my lashes are frozen. You can't really see. You can see that my hair is frozen. My lashes are also, the tips are frozen, but you can't really see from this photo. And then another one. Do I look lovely or not? It's sort of a snowstorm. So no frozen tips, but this is a snow woman. So, but anyway, I'm going to start knitting that second version of my frozen lashes, and hopefully I'll have it knit up by the end of October. And Chrissy already said that she would like to test knit that, so it would be lovely to have maybe 1 or 2 more. But it's not the time for that yet, because I need to knit the blue one first. So that was kind of my FO and whip. Then I need to check my notes. Okay, then other whips are these socks. Again, my brainless knitting Hanna's This and That socks out of, this is, I'll show you the tag, but I think the color name of this is Unicorn Farts. So perhaps it looks like that. I'll show you the tag. It's Miss Mothballs yarn. Specifics. Unicorn Farts. So now when I'm knitting these, or when I start knitting the rib, I really need to pay attention to that gap, because I don't have the gap here. So I don't know why I did the gap when I did the ribbing. Annoying. Then what else do I have? Oh yes, triple scraps pullover. There's an interesting project. Okay. Where's the front? Okay. This is the front and this is the back. And actually, a week ago, I didn't know I was going to knit a pullover. See, when I knit this cowl using 3 yarns together, triple thread knitting, and this is a gift to a dear friend of mine, and I thought that it would be so wonderful to have a scrappy cowl and knit it like this, 3 yarns at the same time. And I started making that. I calculated how many stitches I would like to have, and by the time I was around here, I think, I decided that no, I'm not going to knit a cowl. I want to knit a poncho, sort of, or capelet or something with a high neck. Now I did make short rows here, so the neck part would go further up my neck. But then by the time I reached this spot, I decided that no, I'm not going to knit a poncho. I'm going to knit a pullover. Okay, what kind of pullover could I make out of this? And I thought that, well, raglan shaped would be easy to make. So I checked from the internet how to make raglan increases. Every fourth row you make increases on certain spots. So I looked at this and thought that, okay, which spot would be the best? Okay, probably this spot. And I started making raglan increases. So what I will do, I will knit this, try it on, knit it, try it on, knit it, try it on. And hopefully this won't be a crappy, scrappy pullover. We'll see. But this is very thick fabric, and I wanted to have it that way because, as you know, knitting with your knitted garments, they aren't really wind proof. But because this is triple thread and I'm only using 3.5 millimeter needle, this is very thick material, and hopefully I'm able to wear this outside as a coat. Hopefully, if I won't mess it up. But I'm going to use all sorts of leftovers and mini skeins and those for this pullover. So stay tuned. And I'm naming this triple scrap pullover. Yes. So that's a fun project. Another way of using your scraps. Then, what else? City Street Shawlet. Okay, I started knitting that because now I can also talk about the swap which Ali and I did. We just decided to, I contacted Ali if she would like to do a swap with me, and we had certain guidelines like send yarn and probably some kind of project bag, and then whatever we would like to surprise each other with. And I asked for those because I have seen those fringe supply project bags which has all those buttons and patches and those things, and I have a big project bag which is my Notions bag which Gina made me, and I have some buttons and patches on that. But I got these three. I think the Captain one is so cool. I got Captain one, this one, and that one from Ali now. And this is a project bag which she made, and I think Ali calls these, I even had to check out the word. Was it dodgy? That what that means in Finnish, because I wasn't familiar with that word. I don't think these are dodgy at all. I think these are, I think Ali, your sewing skills are perfect. So these are not dodgy. I added this what do you call it, breast cancer awareness thing, because it matches the colors. Every year in Finland, some designers or pop music rock people or whatever design a new one, and I bought this yesterday, and I thought that it would go so well with these ones I got from Ali. There's a story for each of those, but I'm not going to say them now here. But anyway, I got this wonderful bag, those patches, and wonderful yarn. First of all, I think one of my very favorite yarn brands is Malabrigo. I just love their yarn, and I got this lace yarn. Actually, this is Malabrigo lace triple thread. So you kind of knew that I also like Malabrigo. And I think I will knit. Well, actually, I could crochet. I think this lace weight yarn would work very good if I crocheted something. Summery shawl, perhaps. So I need to check from Ravelry what to do with that. And then she also knows, Ali, your psychic. She bought me Lottie Knits yarn, this wonderful grey turquoisey yarn, little, was it bird's leg or something. Anyway, this is a sock yarn, and I already have 3 skeins of Lottie Knits sock yarn and two skeins of, I think it's DK weight of Lottie Knits yarn, and I think I will use that DK weight yarn, those 2 colors. Gina has, who is Brownie Knits, she has a fun looking bubbly hat, and you need 2 colors for that hat. I don't remember the name of that pattern. I have bought it, it's in my library. But anyway, I'm planning on knitting a hat out of Lottie Knits DK weight yarn. But this yarn I'm knitting, I'll show you the pattern, the City Streets Shawlette. Okay, Christina's. I already knit one, which I like a lot, and I want to knit another one, this pattern. So I've started knitting it, and it looks, so far, it looks like, oops, looks like this. I love this shade. And then complementary colors are these. How should I show so that you can see? And these are new to me. I'll show you the tags. Just a sec. I put those away. Okay. This is new to me. Coop knits. Okay, this. This is interesting. It feels very wonderful. And I think, Ali, you did a great job choosing those colors. I like them so much. What else did she send me? She made a candle, which I've already, as you can see, it's a crocheted one. She sent another candle, candy or chocolate, gone days ago. Boys and hubby ate those. I've been drinking the tea she sent, her favorite kinds. What did she send? What else? Oh, the bag. Yesterday when I was at Vanari Cape and I showed you the bag, all my stuff I hadn't unpacked. the stuff. That's the bag she also sent me, which was really, really fun. I'm going to use that for my grocery shoppings. What else did she send? Anyway, the swap was fun, wonderful, and I really loved that bag and that yarn she sent me. Then, what else? Okay, I used to have segments, what I didn't do. Also had segments what I'm planning to do. So I kind of thought that I will ditch those. There's no point of me saying, I didn't touch this and I didn't touch that, because if you have watched me, you have noticed that I change my mind all the time. So I decided to have a segment called Other Things, and I will talk about other things in that segment. And I won't say I haven't done something, because it annoys me. Anyway, other things, fog run. I'll show you my statistics. The knee is a bit better, which is great. And as you can see, I collected 25 kilometers, which is 15.5 miles. So as you can see, the knee started aching around here. So I think we are getting better. I hope so. I also started Pilates and started going swimming. So both of those will be good for me. Then ceramics. We have already had 2 ceramics classes, and in both times I have learned how to use the, what is it called? Potter's wheel. You stick that piece of clay on the potter's wheel and then turn it on and try to make a mug. See, I bought this tea coffee mug from Jyväskylä Summer Knit Festival, and my plan was to make hubby 1 too, looking like this. But gee, it's so difficult to make something looking like this, because I have made stuff that they don't look like this at all. So probably what will happen is that next summer I will buy another one for hubby. Then we have 2 similar ones, and I just make something that comes out of that potter's wheel. I have one tiny little, it's an espresso coffee mug because it's so tiny. So that's finished, but I need to decorate that. Anyway, so ceramics is fun, but very difficult. Then, yes, Madrid. It's Saturday now, and next Thursday we'll fly to Madrid, Spain. We'll spend there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday we'll fly home. And I have already checked some yarn shops which are downtown Madrid, but we'll see if I find them and if I find some beautiful yarns. I'm not going to stress about it. If I don't find the yarn shops, or if I don't find yarn that I like, I won't buy, but we'll see, but that will be fun. And yesterday we had knitting meeting at Kässäkerho Pompom, and because October is Pink Month, the cancer awareness month, I bought this pretty pink yarn skein from, this is Linus hand-dyed BFL sock yarn. So this will be I need to cake this tomorrow. This will be my travel knitting. And I have wooden, Caspian wood sock knitting cable needles. I'm not sure if metal needles are allowed, but I don't want to take that risk that they won't allow my metal needles, my red lace needles, so I will take those Caspian wood needles on the plane and knit these. And also yesterday I got the Laine magazine. Okay, this is a Finn-made magazine, and if you want to brag about knowing how to pronounce this name correct, repeat after me. Laine. So this is Line magazine. And they are wonderful. First of all, oh, I like this first when you open up the page. This is Louhittaren luola, which is Knit Lops layers yarn, and I have knit lots of things with her yarn. Tuulia knows how to dye wonderful looking yarn. And also I love this photo. These are not my colors, but boy, they look pretty. Oh, they look so wonderful. And there are, oh, these mittens. I like those a lot. There's this pullover. You can see a better photo of it on the other page. And then, what else is there? This pullover. Oh, I'm sorry, not pullover, cardigan. This one. Oh, it's that one. Okay, this is Finn. So I know how to pronounce this. Kiuru. Kiuru is a bird. So this is Kiuru pullover. What else was there? Okay, there's Isoldas. I actually bought this pattern a couple of weeks ago, and I think tuku wool would probably wonderful knit out of this. Then Viola Yarn's article. I haven't read this because I got it yesterday, but I've glanced through it. There's a scarf pattern. My camera is blinking. I think I need to stop soon and charge the battery and then do the giveaway section. Oh, there's a pretty shawl. What else? There are recipes. Oh, I think this picture is the prettiest one. Oh, I like this so much. Wonderful looking colors and yarns, and oh, love that photo. What else? Article about Berlin. These. And these are the mittens I loved. I think I want to knit. See, I love twisted ribbing. Oh, those are so wonderful. Lovely. What a hygge pullover. Looks like that. Pretty. And what else? Oh, these socks. Anouk. I don't know how do you pronounce it correct. Anouk. But I really love this. This pattern right there. So wonderful. Well, okay, they're not patterns. So wonderful. Line. Line. Now you can brag about knowing how to pronounce it. So I need to stop this camera, charge it, and then we'll get back to the last segment, which is the draw and giveaway and so on. So hang on a sec, I'll be back. Like, who's the Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'll be back. Moi taas. The battery, oh, moi taas, that means hi again. Okay, the battery has been charged. It's time for the last segment. I just took Levi to the tennis lessons. I went to the grocery store and bought some tulips. I'll show you what I bought. These ones. These are my favorite ones. These are, they are so dark purple that they almost look like they are black tulips. And the other one I got are these. I haven't planted these before, so these are new to me. Okay, here are the specifications of these ones, and these black ones are Queen of Night. These tulips. So I'm just filming this segment, then go get Levi from tennis, and then plant those tulips. But the giveaway section. So the last episode's giveaway prize were these stitch markers I made, and that you can use that as a progress keeper or a bag charm. And when I was putting these on this card, these two I made those 2 holes, and they reminded me of eyes. So I had to be a bit silly and make a face, nose and mouth. So this is a giveaway, and you know the drill. Let's see who wins those stitch markers and a progress keeper. Okay. This. She lives in Imatra, Finland. So I will contact you on Ravelry and ask for your address, and I will mail you these stitch markers and that progress keeper, that crown head. And I have a new giveaway. Guess what it is? Well, the new giveaway prize is this. I'll show you how the other side looks like. So this is the wrong side. No yarn floats. You won't get your stuff caught on yarn floats because you trap them like I have. And there's tiny hole on the bottom. I'm not going to line my sugar skull project bag, but if you want to line yours, why not? But anyway, so this is the new giveaway, and I had a question, which was, because we are going to Madrid, Spain, my question to you is, what is your favorite holiday destination? And you can answer that question on Ravelry in my group Hanna from Sheep's Alley. There's the episode thread, and you can find the show notes also there, and in the down bar below this video on YouTube I'll have the link to my Ravelry group. And the question, what is your favorite holiday location? Where was the best place you would like to go again and again? Or you can have many different holiday destination favorites. And one of my, I think I like more city holidays than beach holidays. But I do have to say that Hawaii was quite nice. And it would be probably fun to visit Hawaii once more. But it's so far away and costs tons of euros to fly there. But I really did like Barcelona, which we visited last fall. And people have said that Madrid is also very, very, very pretty city. And we are going to visit Toledo. I think Toledo is it used to be Spain's capital. So it was the old capital, but Madrid is the present capital. So we are going to visit Toledo. But my favorite, I've been to London 3 times, and I really like London. What else? Where have I? See, this is tricky. I think I'm going to say London and Barcelona. Those are my favorite. So what are yours, or what is your favorite? Answer that question, and you could probably win this, or at least try to win this Mind the Skulls project bag. So I need to start planting those tulips and then get Levi from the tennis practice. So I'll see you at the end of October. Moikka!